Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space. We have reboarded the bridge of the Ishimura to start Chapter 8 Search and Rescue. This one is a much shorter chapter than some of the ones we've been getting, and this one also happens to be a boss chapter.
Things are looking up. A military ship just docked in, the USM Valor. I don't know what it was doing out there. It must have gotten our distress signal. We can't talk to it until the comms array is fixed. I'm gonna hack the door to communications for you. Get in there and find the comms control station.
Okay, so she said that the USG Valor, or the USM Valor shocked in. Remember that. That term refers to warping in with a shock point drive, which is what allows for FTL travel in the Dead Space universe. Here I am going to pick up the Ripper and then sell some stuff, just because someone was asking to show off a couple more weapons. The shock point drive, by the way, was invented by Hideki Ishimura, for whom the USG Ishimura was named. Let's see, I'll pick one more power node up because I have the credits to do so. I really like the Dead Space 2 incarnation of the Ripper a lot better than the Dead Space 1 version. But to its credit, it's really ammo efficient. Alright, come on, I want this to open up. There we go, so I can start taking care of all the exploders. Yeah, 2-for-1 special. Oh, not quite there. If I can, during... Yeah, okay, cool. I want to start cutting the arms off, because after this wave of exploders... Come on, I think I could freeze you and cut your arm off. Oh man, I didn't realize there was going to be a third one. Hopefully, I can get the arm of this one and not waste that explosive sack. Ah, no, I was too far below the elbow. Okay, that's gonna make me waste some ammo here. I was trying to sever the arms so I could kinesis the explosive sacks at these EX slashers here, so I didn't have to use the ammo. And then there should also be that leaper coming in. EX leaper, that almost caught me with the tail whip. Enhanced leaper used tail whip is not very effective. And, yeah, let's just hold that out there. Fuck, that's still really cool. That's part of why it's so ammo efficient. The Ripper, the primary fire of it, you, fire the blade out with this telekinetic leash, and you just hold the buzzsaw out there for a good couple of seconds, and anything that it makes contact with while you're, holding it out in front of you, it just does constant damage to. It's not very much damage per tick, but it adds up, and it can really hold people at bay. And then the secondary fire, you launch it like a standard projectile, but it also penetrates through, kind of like the line gun primary fire. When you upgrade the damage a bit, it becomes a super efficient weapon. I just happen to like the Dead Space 2 incarnation better. But yeah, I'll try to show off some more weapons. I definitely want to show off the contact beam. I don't care about the force gun in this, and what am I missing?
Search and rescue.
Level 1, which was the captain's nest, is now blocked off. Also, if you listened carefully a moment ago, you can hear a whisper that says search and rescue, the chapter's name.
Feedback spikes on the local comms. I think someone's listening in on us, so be careful.
I had to talk over her for a second to explain that. Yeah, she suspects someone is listening in. Hopefully I pick up some stasis around here. Stasis pack? This is one situation where I could actually use it instead of just using it as, credits fodder. Actually, do I have any in my pack? I could really use stasis right now. I used just a tad more than I intended. Shit. I regret using... Yeah! Okay, cool. That was angled perfectly. There's still one more, though, that I don't have stasis for, so this is going to take a little bit more finesse. There's another Guardian. Oh, he fired a pod when... I heard the pod come out. Normally, they wait until they see you to do that. Okay, cool. That still worked. He fired 2 pods. And the one behind got hit, but the one in front didn't. Still, that went really well. Oh, okay. That farty, explodey sound always makes me think that there's another one becoming active. Okay, so the Guardians are dealt with. That was clean. Oh, hey. Let's try the Ripper. That's a scary sound. Okay, that's not doing it for me. That's not quite doing what I want. Okay. Alright. Mr. Tall Slenderman Necromorph. I even got nah, they caught up to me. Okay. Shit. The individual, I think they're called Stranglers. They're, his living appendages. These little The Thing homages. They don't do that much damage, but they're just irritating. Fuck. I still don't have stasis. I never picked any up. What is my plan here, even? What is even my plan? If I had stasis, I would have just frozen them and stomped them out or dropped a line gun mine or something. Shit, I don't have a great way to deal with these. Okay. There was a third one, wasn't there? Or did I get 2 for 1? 2 for 1 shot. No, it got in the vents somewhere. Shit. They just run amok. Come on. Concealed himself among the bodies. I can't catch a break. This is so stupid. Come on. Thank you. No? Fucking Christ's sake. Okay. Cool. Next time I deal with a divider, which is the name of the very tall, slender necromorph that we killed to get to the Stranglers. Next time I fight one of those, I'll have some stasis and I'll be better prepared for that. In retrospect, maybe the Ripper would have worked pretty well there. I could have at least held out in front of me. The Ripper, like, it doesn't do enough damage against the divider itself, but against the Stranglers, maybe. I really like that necromorph. They don't do anything special until you kill them and they divide, but they're just very tall, imposing figures, and they make that scary bellow. We fought the divider parts before the Stranglers, but that's that enemy got teased a while back. We saw it before.
Communications log. First comms operator Bailey reporting. The ship is under attack, but requests to issue a distress call have been repeatedly denied by Captain Matthias. He won't say it, but everyone on the bridge knows why. This is an illegal operation in a prohibited system. We've all known for months, and we kept our mouths shut. Not anymore. Mayday! 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 This is USG Ishimura. This is... Hell... I don't believe this. The whole comm system is offline. Now he's gone too far. Bailey out.
A little bit more of Matthias's dirt. Which he got his karmic retribution. His poetic justice.
Communications array offline. A service technician has been notified.
So we get fixed the comm array.
Bad shape. We need at least 6 working dishes for a strong enough signal. Make sure they're aligned symmetrically so there are no power gaps.
That's pretty much your big important hint for the puzzle. The nodes have to be aligned symmetrically and you need 6 of them. That'll make more sense once you actually see what the puzzle entails. Oh, come on. There you go. Let's see, is there one more power node in here? Okay, now. This is an easy puzzle, but the room itself is really disorienting.
Zero gravity.
So that board in the back is what you're looking at. The green nodes are the ones that work, the red nodes are all of the ones that don't. So once we deal with the leapers, we'll get to the ground floor and actually fix the comm array. These are all EX sleepers too. Which is dangerous because it I still have no stasis, otherwise I would kind of try to gather them all up, freeze them, and then drop a line gun mine. Before at the workbench, I actually tried to upgrade my stasis by upgrading the duration of the freeze, hoping that would refill me, but no, that only works. That trick only works if you upgrade the capacity or the energy. The same trick works for the HP on the suit and ammunition for the guns. Like, if you're out of ammo for a gun, upgrade its capacity and it'll refill you to full ammo. And same thing with the health on the suit. Okay, so this is the main comm array. So what you're doing is you're looking for these blue dishes, and you want to replace the broken red ones with the blue ones. And you're trying to replace the ones in the innermost ring. So on the innermost ring, you are getting rid of the bad dishes and replacing them with working ones. So you're just going around the inside of this thing. And if you're unsure of where to go next, you look up at the holographic board that tells you where the healthy and the unhealthy nodes are. So send that over there, take a little leap. And where did that go? I lost track of where it went. I think it's it's above me. Probably didn't need to shoot that off like that. Okay. We replaced that one. Fuck, that bumped it away. It's probably gonna go flying off. No, okay. Ah. How do I reorient you? Get in your home. Get in your home. I think it's just this one over here that's left. Looks like it. Looks like it. Okay, you go away. Yep, this is the last one. Then healthy one on the outside that we bring to the inside.
Communications array realigned. Messages can now be received.
That's it. It's working. Get back to communications and use the control panel to send our coordinates to the Valor.
Okay, it's like... Oh, hey, box. Yeah, a couple credits in you, cool. And then the exit's right over here. Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. I was complaining a second ago that I didn't have stasis. There's a stasis refill right outside that I could have hit up before doing the puzzle.
Exiting 0.
Which is strange because this is one of the few puzzles where you don't actually need to use any stasis at all. Still, I could have gotten that. Ah. It didn't really hinder me. It's not like the EX sleepers hit me. I just used a little more ammo on them than I wanted to.
This is USM Valor, widecasting on all frequencies to USG Ishimura in response to your SOS. We picked up your escape pod, number 47, and are en route to your position. This message will repeat every 30 seconds until you respond.
What? Isn't that the escape pod Hammond jettisoned? One of those things was on board. No! No, this isn't going to happen. USM Valor! Come in, Valor! Our signal isn't strong enough. I'm going to open the blast doors to boost the signal.
Error. Blast door blockage detected. Please contact a repair technician.
Shit! Isaac! There's something big on the hull of the ship, directly above the comms array. Something organic. I don't know what it is, and I don't care. Capture the doors open to transmit to the Valor. We should have a clear shot from APS cannon 48. Get to the cannon and blow it out into space.
Okay, remember back in Chapter 4, Hammond jettisons a necromorph that he trapped in an escape pod so it wouldn't get into the captain's nest? Well, that's the escape pod that the Valor is getting ready to take in. And we can't warn the Valor about it because of reasons, and we have to go take care of those reasons. So Iron Man on the Valor picked up on our distress call, so that's nice. We have the USM Valor coming in. Still, we have to warn them about the necromorphs and the escape pod. You also heard Kendra mention the ADS cannon, so yeah, we do have another ADS section coming up. When they were making Dead Space 2, Visceral talked about lessons that they learned from the first game, and one of them was about how the ADS stuff was a massive change in pace and gameplay style that was A, not tutorialized very well, and B, really, really difficult. And both of those factors put together made the ADS sections pretty unenjoyable for a lot of people. Now, what bothers me is that they didn't improve the ADS stuff for Dead Space 2. They ripped that out entirely. There are no ADS sections in 2, which sucks because the idea is fine. But the implementation is what was lacking, and they knew that was the problem, and still didn't revisit the ADS. But I think this is the last ADS section in the game here. I don't think there's another one. This big fella is the Slug. We initiate the fight by firing at him once, 5 tentacles pop out. And each of them is capable of ripping off pieces of the hull and tossing them at you like a baseball. There are also some explosive canisters that this thing throws, which they will do a lot of damage to the hull integrity. Otherwise, this is the same as the asteroid section. It's just, instead of focusing on destroying debris, you can dedicate some of your attention to shooting big, bulbous, glowy, weak point bulbs on the tentacles to destroy them. Oh, God, I let that one slip by. No dramatic music for this one either. This one feels a lot harder to overheat. But then again, I'm only using one barrel at a time for the most part. God, this is like the baby space slug from that TNG episode. The one that thinks the Enterprise is its mother. So again, this is the end of a word in the in-game acrostic, so it ends the chapter with another boss fight. Just like the Leviathan chapter was the end of the first word in the acrostic, this is the end of the second word. Not doing too bad so far. I took a lot of damage on the first few tentacles. Now it should be easy because there's going to be way less debris coming. And this is not a hit scan weapon, so you have to lead it a little bit, which I'm doing pretty well at. Hey, yeah. That was good. It looks like a giant oversized head crab. You destroy all 5 tentacles, and it just floats off into space dead.
USM Valor, Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura. Come in. Do not open the escape pod. USM Valor, Kendra Daniels on USG Ishimura. Come in. Do not open the escape pod. Damn it! Respond!
Yeah, Iron Man done fucked up.
Why did they open the pod? Damn it. Oh God. It's headed right for it. Isaac! Look out there!
Wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here.
Isaac! Isaac, are you there? Thank God you're alright. I've been trying to reach you. Someone's been blocking my rig signal remotely. A crash must have interrupted the signal block.
Hammond, where have you been?
Surviving. Barely. I found some med supplies and patched myself up. Listen. I'm calling aboard on the mission. Fuck the CEC and fuck the chain of command. We have to get the hell out of here.
I think I've located a shuttle on the crew deck. The flight log says it needs a new singularity core, but we can probably salvage one from the Valor. I can see the tail end of it sticking out from the side of the Ishimura. I'm headed down there now to find a way inside. I'll meet you there. Hammond out.
Isaac, if what he says is true about the shuttle, we might have a chance of getting out of here. Head to the cargo bay and see if you can help Hammond. In his condition, he may not last long.
Hammond is claiming that his signal was blocked purposefully, so he's claiming sabotage. Kendra hasn't been too keen to trust him the whole time. She is constantly said how she thinks that Hammond knows more than he's letting on. And on top of that, we've got Nicole running around on her own. And the arrival of the USM Valor, which is now being taken over by necromorphs because of the escape pod. And we have any survivors still on board of that to deal with. Okay, yeah, big, loud, deep bellow means Divider is nearby. We're gonna run past him. We're just gonna run straight past everything to get to the end of the chapter. Anything? No, okay, nothing's coming from there. Oh, shit, I forgot there was a pregnant. Right past you, right on by. Just walk on by. Oh, no, come on, up the ramp. Why is this the difficult part? There we go. So yeah, Chapter 8 is a lot of fun. It's got an easier and consequently more fun ADS section. And it's just short and sweet. So that's going to do it for Chapter 8, Search and Rescue. Next time we will move on to Chapter 9, Dead on Arrival. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.